Judging my use of this nigga weak as fuck. Straight. Damn.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
We shot that together. We shot that together.
That one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
On 2nd down, Cook. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up.
Wait, what?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Jason Crowder there. Up 2nd down.
No, bro.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Yo,
he's gonna have a Bills
I don't know if it's just me, but this run defense is terrible.
About the 43-yard line. Big article
versus last year.
This morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over as they did on that last play.
On 1st down, Allen.
That's good defense. What is good defense? Come on, bro.
They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Multiple players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole.
Another leg on board. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
From midfield, here's Allen. And Diggs has it.
Yo, where's my dude that match with Diggs? Oh, it's supposed to be me. Can't go there fucking body, bro. Y'all tripping.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
No.
Now Allen. And it's going to be incomplete.
Do you want to talk to the cookie?
Right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah,
Most of
absolutely.
the Rice
This early on, right? 3rd and short. They elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone.
I said the top of the motherfucking cool.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Who has good defense? Hey, I'm telling y'all, the ebook coming soon. I'm telling y'all. Let's running back. Damn.
And the Bucs are going to get possession.
I'm telling y'all that ebook coming soon. We're getting it together right now.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Less than a minute to go.
Oh, I've got to put a
first quarter to this point. Brady.
Who got him? Got him.
That'll be
Got
taken
him.
in downfield by
Damn, motherfucker kicked off.
Out of bounds right at the 25. That one covers
I should have kept going.
Yards.
Trying to be fancy with this shit. And I still forgot to put the. Wait, what I'm doing?
Now Brady. And that one is incomplete. And
okay, you want to blitz?
Quarter number 1. We're scoreless after 1.
Right. That is true.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Bonus fucking is, watch.
Up the gut, Fournette. And a nice job to break.
Oh, he's not down. He's not down.
Tackle,
Oh, now he is.
his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Get up.
Throwing now is Brady. Yeah, this pass broken up.
I forgot to put
Excellent coverage there.
I'm taking your ass out the game.
As that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were
Dude took all of the first quarter just to score 7 points.
And forced the incompletion.
Succop's kick is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course,
I didn't learn how to punch the ball. Like,
both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
I really need to know how. All right, what we doing?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their second drive here of the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Fuck was that?
On play action, Allen rolling to his right.
Here's a tackle, Ghost.
3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
They'll run it. Here's Cook.
Damn. I swear this dude's cool.
Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that?
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 32 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result has opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They begin with a run by Fournette. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Brady. And this one caught downfield by Evans.
Oh, shit.
He's got room to run. He's still on his feet. Touchdown.
Hey, Julio, I was about to get on your ass if you want to score. So what the hell are you doing?
72 yards.
This nigga running down the field with his hands up, bro. Come on, man.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead is now 10-7.
Wait, who's he talking about?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when you given the opportunity.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen.
Oh, you threw that? Give me that shit,
And he
nigga.
fires one that's
Come on, bro.
intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting.
Everyone in a bit. I swear. Oh, shit.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so
For sure,
rarely.
for sure, for sure.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was
Nigga,
off.
piss,
I'm
nigga.
trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? This is a
Damn.
2nd and 4. Ball at the
Man,
9.
tell the whole United States you need to
Inside
piss.
handoff now to Fournette.
Oh.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right
No,
at the
no,
line of
no, no,
scrimmage.
no, no.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
I'm telling y'all, this offense so
As they
glitchy.
stop it here with just under 40
Shit.
ticks to go in this first half. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd
Oh.
down. This is
Touchdown.
caught.
Yes, sir.
And
Let's
in
get it.
for the Buccaneers touchdown.
I could have thrown it to the running back, but I didn't think he was going to get this.
Chris Godwin. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Yep, you gotta hate to lose more than you love to win.
And his guys
I got that from one of my old coaches in football. You gotta hate to lose more than you love to win.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
That's gonna make you want it more.
This one taken just inside the 10. Well, now how about this return?
Oh, shit, no.
He's to midfield. He's at the 30.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
10, 5,
Fuck.
and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Damn, I'm trying to
Such
get
an
one.
electric play.
I'm
So
trying not to
much
get
fun
one
to
kick off
watch,
turn,
and
but
you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without
that's
a doubt.
crazy.
That's
cool though.
teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they
I don't understand why Devin White don't have an ability yet. I really
This is going
don't.
to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Play action. Now it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin.
Oh.
This is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
God dang.
Chris Godwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Oh, shit. I missed. That shit lagged on me, I ain't lying.
He missed it wide to the left.
Yo, why this shit moving?
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Taken from about the 12.
Bitch.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. So we've hit intermission.
I want to put this motherfucker in my Brad boost.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports.
I can't make adjustments.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call,
I would like to put this motherfucker in my Brad boost, but I can't.
Charles.
And we welcome you back
I didn't
now.
make it just.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This offense set to begin the third quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top. He's got
Yo, we was muscling the fuck out these niggas.
Taken down, but not before they
6'8",
work it
206.
across midfield. 25 yards that time.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you gotta figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down.
Yeah, I was going to throw that post.
That throw by Brady incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Easy to block him, but at the same time, the fuck on my week.
The 37 on third down. Brady now to throw.
Oh.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game.
Did you say Curry Cousins?
Offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
Way.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The left side caught by Diggs. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Steps away to his left.
Get his ass. Oh,
and his
whoa.
throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, defensively,
I can see what he's doing.
Get comfortable.
That's tight end.
Opposite a lot of game
And I'm
plans
there.
in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the third quarter from Tampa. Here's Allen to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
To the fucking right, man. I'm looking at a whole other side of the field.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. To the air, Allen. Man open here is Crowder. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Final minute now of the third quarter. On 2nd and 7, Allen.
He threw it.
Cook makes
Oh,
the catch on the
no.
out route. And he is going to lose yardage here. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Jamison Crowder, a 14-yard touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Not that it's end of your business, but out of my mind. We weren't seeing eye there for a minute.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Oh.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. The sack backs him up, 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs. He'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll get it inside the 35. 2nd and 7 operating from the 34.
Put this shit back on class. I am not fucking with it.
To throw is Brady. Dancing to his left. Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Here's Brady. Looking downfield.
That's a die. That's a die. Let's go, man.
For the Buccaneer touchdown.
Oh, you done? GG, bro. Wow. I said, wow. But say you gonna drop out of school just because you can use a phone. Nigga, what? Nigga say you gonna drop out of school because he can use his phone in school.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll go down as
Please, somebody tell him to stop talking like that.
25-yard line. On play action, here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. Improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and 2nd downs.
2nd and 4. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh.
And that is incomplete.
I don't know who's throwing it to.
Tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing
Better watch your
lanes,
mic.
forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
You better watch your mic. Oh shit. You better watch your mind. Oh fuck. I'm at the
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Oh,
I had to switch it because
and this is going to be incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on
What is
fourth down. And this defense holds firm here
What's
on
that
the opening
touchdown?
drive of the
Yeah.
night. Well, trying to be bold on the
Yo,
opening
this
drive
dude
of the
funny.
game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we
Touchdown.
talked
Oh
with coaches
yeah.
that talked about taking the emotion out of their decision making?
Oh
I
yeah,
think that
bro,
opening
funny.
drive,
Oh, first
if he
play?
didn't have it in his head to go for
Damn.
it before, I think that
Damn,
keyed
nigga.
into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to
You need
make
to put
sure
what like
that
if
they
a
don't
dude
lose
get
their
hit like it's a
focus.
flag.
So from the 39 now,
real
they'll come
shit.
up on a 1st and 10. Now Brady.
What is he talking about? That's a dot.
That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
They do
Back-to-back
so.
good plays have him on the move.
Fucking
on
Dolphin getting up
first
there
down.
20 them 2 picks to the Saints. And I'm making them a
Throwing now is
Super Bowl.
Brady. Evans has it left side.
Wait,
And they're
I
gonna
just
get
noticed
this
something.
down
I didn't throw a
about
pick
the
last game.
17-yard line here.
Let's go. I'm just not noticing it. I
On
just
second
noticed it.
down, here's Fournette.
Alright, bro.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
What is it that you need?
Roll the tip.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
You better hurry up.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Oh my
He's not
god.
going to get there.
I'm
That
taking
won't
my
even be
fucking three.
close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings
Nigga
up
Leonard Fournette
4th.
fucking the
Tried to
center.
run right into the teeth of the defense on third down.
Speaking
but,
of that,
those teeth were pretty sharp.
what's the name not even in the game?
They were having
Jensen. Was he
absolutely
hurt?
none of it. Stuffed him for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front.
What's the note of that
People
shit?
aside in order to run the
Oh,
ball.
get your stuff. Oh,
Sucker's
wait,
kick is
wait.
good. But wait up now.
Oh, that's first
Flag
down.
is
Let's go.
down. If this is on the defense,
Let's go.
they're gonna
Thank
get
you.
the
I'll take it.
first. So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette.
Oh
And
my
they'll get him down
god.
just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Call it a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now.
Oh.
3rd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
To the crib. I might not find that video.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Fournette. Fournette trying to power
Hey,
his
I'm
way
going for it
forward,
now.
but I don't think he got there. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Bonus thing is cool. Need to tell you that shit just to.
They'll go with a big back Fournette.
Oh wow.
Didn't get
Okay.
there. Knocked backwards to the 2-yard line. Leonard Fournette
Shit.
denied on 4th
You
and
just- I couldn't
goal.
fucking
And
stand.
the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine.
You mother...
defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around.
No, but I knew this nigga did not just do that.
After the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Well, shut up.
It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. That's out to the flat for Edmonds. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they work this out past the 25.
That's crazy.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, you threw it? Give me that shit.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yo, what?
And the Buccaneers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 48 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second and 2. First down marker at the 8. A handoff to Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. 2nd and goal.
I'm trying to remember if I ever got suspended for something.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And this time he is in.
Yes.
Leonard Fournette punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taken from about the 12. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Tua on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Brady now on 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Evans.
Damn.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he was able to shed.
So it's not a touchdown?
But could not get away from there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's a touchdown.
So
I don't care nobody say.
Second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Succup's kick.
I don't think I got suspended before. I got in trouble a couple times, but it was to the point I got suspended.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds come down
wow, that's a badass point.
trying to
Okay.
pick up the 1st down, even throwing the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it.
Shit.
He tries to force it in, and it's
Oh,
intercepted.
shit.
Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And
Hey, I'm telling y'all. Ebook coming soon, cuz. Telling you, I'm getting that shit together right now. Possibly drop it tomorrow. I bet you they won't do that man nothing. We all know why.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the Washington Commanders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Joey Sly, the kicker, stands ready. And off we go from Tampa. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. To throw, it's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Damn,
The Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Brady to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the gut, Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
On 2nd and 12, Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin.
God damn.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 21. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock. On 1st down, Brady. Wide open receiver complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
I thought that man was going to say something else. GCG was good, bro.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the
Yeah,
door.
bro. Finally get 300 subs, bro, for the freaking
They go back
longest.
to the ground now with Fournette. Now, he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
I've been in the 200 mark for
2nd and goal,
damn near
and they
2
will
years.
Try again from the 2-yard line. Again, it's Fournette. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Please, ready to give him one so far, please. Hopefully that's the only one I give up this year.
Well, you gave
not
up the
trying to
first
give up
touchdown
nothing.
of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Wentz bringing the Commanders up for 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Wentz. Thomas has got it complete.
What the?
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle.
Bitch.
And that will fall
Good hit.
oh,
That was 26.
on what will turn out to
Good
be
hit,
the
boy.
final play of this first quarter.
I'm not asking computer.
Wentz to throw for it on fourth. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
On play action, it's Wentz. Pass complete. Finds Thomas going across the middle. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibson again, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Antonio Gibson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Well, that's 11.
He's at the 50.
Kickoff return number 11.
10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Suck up for the extra point.
Oh, flag, thank you.
Good, but hold on a second, there is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From the 6. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Once more, Gibson. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. 41 yards on the ground for him so far.
I hate when people do that shit.
Three yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
On play action, Wentz sliding out of the pocket, and that is incomplete.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw, but I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
They'll go. It's Gibson.
Damn.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
The one thing I have learned about this league, more and more, you've got to take some chances. You know, if you play everything conservatively and play everything exactly like, okay, I know what to do in each situation, I don't think you're going to get very far. I love the call there, going for it, even on his own side of the 50.
Yeah, and even though you're on your own side of the field, they were creeping towards midfield, so not as crazy as if they were back at their own 20. Right?
Showed a little faith in the defense too, right?
Yep. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, it's just on the ground. Oh,
Well,
he's probably at the
sometimes
pocket.
defense just beats
Never
you.
mind.
Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. To throw, it's Wentz. Thomas brings it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 24 yards.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
Buying time to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Gibson.
Oh, ball. Oh, let's go.
The football. It's out.
Let's go, man.
By the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys
Let's fucking
will
go,
get the
man.
football back.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to the positive side this time. Yeah, there was a fumble at the end of this one, but what a sustained drive. And if they can keep stringing those together, you got to like their chances.
And credit the defense, though. You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. It got his man complete.
Oh. I was trying to hurry up and fall on the ground, but I didn't think he was going to get that. But we'll take it. We'll take it.
The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they
We'll take it. We'll take it.
lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Yeah, I've been on for an hour.
Tremendous way.
God damn.
That's momentum that
This one I've been on for like an hour, 30 minutes.
Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Extra point put through by Suckup. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Looking up into the lights,
Oh,
and he
what
buffs
the
it.
hell?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, the first half,
Oh,
they
shit.
struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going into the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now Wentz on 3rd
The
down.
fuck? Are you through there? Oh.
And he will not be able to hang on
Nigga
to
playing
the
with a bottle.
contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like
for it.
any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Wentz going to go on 4th down.
Fuck, I
And
tried to hit
Thomas
his
has
ass.
it. And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wentz. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 32. 69 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll run with Gibson. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. On 1st down, Wentz. And it's
Hey, I was there. I was there. Someone told me he was gonna throw that route. I was there.
When they went into the locker room, he's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a give to Gibson. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Wentz. Flush to his right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Nice job escaping the pocket, and boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
I'm going to turn my zone charge. Shit, I gotta hurry up. Oh no! Whoa, whoa!
It's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Looking
Man, I messed up.
Thomas in the end
Damn.
zone. Touchdown, Washington. Logan Thomas, 26 yards. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Oh, he stopped. No!
A deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
Oh, man, he still fucking threw it.
Across the 45.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he's able to get
Wow,
across
bro.
midfield and down into
You must have eyeballed that shit. Hey,
Give him 3 on 1st down.
that's crazy.
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I don't want to do it. Oh, fuck.
Wentz now to throw.
Okay, bro. And what? I'm
And
speechless.
this is gonna lead to another first
That dude just
down
threw
as
that
the
shit up.
tackle's made at the
Like going
Bucs
nothing.
30. A gain of 18 and a new set of downs.
Like he dead ass threw that shit and prayed at the same
Will
time.
not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff for Gibson.
Good
And he'll
tackle.
get this just inside the 30-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Shut up.
Throwing is Wentz.
Oh, you threw that?
And that will be
Oh, you get a
incomplete.
shit.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be
That's
3rd
like
down.
you're
Some
shit.
coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough
All
to
right.
get him the completion.
I'm trying to see what he doing.
7th play of the
All right,
drive,
we're gonna do this.
forthcoming on 3rd and 8. And they'll run here with Gibson.
Wow, bro. I fucking dove in the nigga and he
Down
didn't
inside
make the
the
tackle.
15 he
That's crazy.
goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Wentz. And his throw is incomplete. Antonio Gibson, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson.
Good
Strong running
tackle.
there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. And it's caught.
Damn.
He'll be
Come
taken
on.
down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. They'll try again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio
You threw me 2 picks on that drive.
second touchdown of the night. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. From the 22, Brady. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fournette, a first down carry. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Fournette. They find some open field here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Brady to throw. A pass underneath for Fournette. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
I thought he was running
To throw is Brady. He'll find Fournette again here. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
But they picked up a little
I
bit.
got some words for you, you little fucker.
In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. On now is Ryan Suckup for the field goal try. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And that's off the right upright. Thought it might sneak in, but it did not. It's no good. And here in overtime, If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't,
Man, get out of here,
If they go
bro.
down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So the first chance of this overtime will go to Washington
Wow,
as we
bro.
are back underway. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Wow.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
It's fucking crazy, bro. That just pissed me off.
The first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive.
Man,
and this is what they've been planning for.
bro, I swear to God, if I lose this game because of this shit.
Against all these odds.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll go down, but not before he is inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. Well, in overtime, I think coaches always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash? What do you need? And that goes into the play calling in OT.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone, and they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Wentz. Steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. Sly able to put this one through, and they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, it's pretty simple now. They need a field goal out of this drive to extend overtime or obviously, Charles, a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, and I'm taking the defense's perspective on this one, partner, because now they know with a 3-point lead, they can afford to give that up because you just keep playing, right? Overtime gets extended. But if you give up the touchdown, it's game over. So on offense, every play you make, you've got to try and get just a little bit more out of each one in order to try and get to the end zone because they're going to play everyone back, keep everything in front.
What can Brady do now with his drive? They'll swing this out to Fournette. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw here into the hands of Jones. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Up the gut, Fournette. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 79 yards on the ground for Fournette. It's a first down. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that.
Die. Let's go, man.
Touchdown.
Come on, bro. I was not about to lose a game because of some BS. Nope. No, I wasn't. No, I was not.
A very simple mission.
Nope.
Anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time.
12 for 14, 2 for 85%, 0 picks. Not bad. But I was really about to lose the game because of that, bro. So I'm telling y'all, defense wins championships. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're all tied at 21. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25 as we get set here, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Bruce Smith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. 1st and goal inside the 10. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Boy, you'd hate to squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Montana to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Christian McCaffrey. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. New York set to take the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably yards.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Jones. And that's complete to Shepard. Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. They overload him that time on the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. The Giants on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
They'll run with a longtime Buccaneer. It's Mike Allstott. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They go again with Allstott. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I heard all the stories. I watched some of the tape of the old school guys, the throwback guys who were the punishing runners and knocked people aside to pick up yardage. I'm so glad I was sitting here today and got to see it with my own eyes.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes it at the 7. Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Alright, so I'm trying to think, should I take oh you can in a minute she's about to explode. And she hits the dance floor, she hits the crowd. Ain't no VIP, cause she rolling with me. She rolling with me, yeah. I'm gonna beat your ass. Stop it. Alright, so I might take I'm trying to think, should I take the bit off the center?
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And not much to speak of. A 9-yard gain up to the 26. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. That's taken on the 25. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19. 1st and 10. So here come the Saints now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a 4-time Super Bowl champion elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame back in the year 2000. This is Joe Montana. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. Touchdown. Tony Gonzalez. 29 yards. And the Saints go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there to try and keep it from getting to 14-0.
Johnson's got it complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Christian McCaffrey, 14 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Kicker, he looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2, but I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Oh, yeah.
The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
Give them 3 yards on the run. Now they'll need to draw up something good here on 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on 1st down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the second level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mixing up the middle, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. They run the quick dive with Allstott. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
They'll try and run for it with Allstott. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep. From Stalling. Surprised at all that they went with a fullback there?
Not at all, because it harkened back to the days where we watched these games almost in black and white, right? The stocky guy, the strong guy, the powerful guy with leg drive, give him the football, and even if the blocking isn't perfect, he has the ability to scatter bodies and move people enough to pick up first downs. That's what we just saw right there.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Mixon trying to punch it in, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win.